With that, picks up, just pulls his arm back with the phone and throws it at my face. Hit me right in it felt like my eye.
The court has been convinced to deny Amber's appeal after rewatching this trial moment. One of Amber's favorite stories to tell since she filed for divorce from Depp in 2016 is the infamous telephone throwing story. She describes how Johnny threw a phone at her and it struck her right in her eye. But this story has just been blown apart by none other than Amber herself. She made a huge blunder as she retold the tale on the stand and proved to the world how she'd been lying all this time. How was Amber caught red-handed during the trial? Keep on watching to find out. Before we even tell you a word, let's go through this tweet, which explains everything perfectly. Lies just fall out of Amber Heard's mouth. Since 2016, she's yapped on about Johnny Depp throwing a phone at her eye, but at the trial, she points to the wrong one. If it had happened, you wouldn't forget what side it had hit you. At the hearing, the jurors saw multiple photos of the actress that purport to document the abuse she said she received during her relationship with Depp. Several of the photos showed redness and swelling on Amber's face. The actress said the marks came when Depp threw a phone at her face and it apparently hit her eye.
I put my head in my hands and immediately start crying. I said, "You hit me with the phone. Johnny, you hit me."
This confrontation in May 2016 prompted her to file for divorce 2 days later. The photos were taken by Amber Heard's friend Raquel Rocky Pennington, who lived in the same building, as admitted by Amber.
Best friend at the time who lived in the neighboring apartment.
Taken from various angles, the pictures appeared to show red marks on the actress's right cheek and above her right eye. Everything was planned perfectly except one thing. Amber forgot in court which of her eyes had been struck by the phone. If someone goes through something like this traumatizing and has to tell the world her entire story multiple times, they should at least remember which eyes their abuser had hit, right? Well, apparently not in Amber's case. It is impossible not to think that Amber was caught lying here in this moment, and this is solid video evidence that Depp's team can now use in their appeal to prove to the court how she's been lying about the abuse all this time. There's a good chance her appeal will get thrown out of court if this evidence is taken into account by the judge. Twitter had a similar opinion. One user wrote, "How can a phone hit one's eye and yet it just felt like my eye? I guess it's hard to keep up with all those lies." Just like she never forgot the first time he hit her. It was 2013. No, I mean 2011. Or was it 2012? Quipped another fan. This isn't the first time Amber has been caught lying blatantly in front of the jury. She's done this on multiple occasions since the trial began. Another such incident was when she lied in relation to her promise of donating her entire divorce settlement to charity. She seems to have blamed her ex-husband Johnny Depp for her failure to pay the settlement and said she will start once he stops suing. However, after she was caught publicly speaking about the donation, which hasn't happened, on RTL Late Night, Ms. Heard came under scrutiny. This is her flexing about donating money that she never did.
All this, and then there was a divorce settlement, you got $7 million. People were saying this is all about the money, but then you did something that twisted that whole argument. What did you do with that money?
$7 million in total was donated to, I split it between the ACLU and Children's Hospital of Los Angeles.
This is the ACLU representative exposing her lies in court. If Amber has the ability to lie about donating millions to a children's hospital to save lives, then lying about being abused by Depp is nothing for her. That's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.